Xin chào, what's up everybody? In this video today we're going to talk about North versus South in Vietnam. That's like the first time I got that right out of 50 tries. So yeah, we're going to talk about Hanoi versus Saigon, which one's right for you, why you would pick one over the other, why you might be keen to one over the other. There's lots of differences. I think the first main difference that everybody points to pretty quickly is the weather. So you're going to have seasons. In Hanoi, we're off the gimbal. People requested to see the face again, so we're doing a on-face vlog for the first time in a while. So we'll see how it goes. I don't know how well it's going to go. So you're going to get weather, actual weather conditions in Hanoi. You're going to get actual seasons. I don't think you're necessarily going to get like a snow, but it is going to get colder to where there's going to be times maybe you need jacket and pants on and stuff like that. You're gonna have more access to outdoor activities readily available in Hanoi. There's more stuff to explore outdoor, I think, a little bit more over in the Hanoi area region, in my opinion. I don't know, I could be wrong about that, but if you're definitely an outdoorsy guy, Hanoi is gonna give you that. I think it's a much calmer and chiller place as well. So if you're looking for a big city vibe, that is a bit more relaxed than Saigon, that could definitely be a tremendous place for you to go check out and see if you want to live there. Saigon's going to be a hustle bustle city. You know, there's a lot of people here. It's the major metropolis in Vietnam. It's the most heavily populated city. So there's just a lot of action going on here at all times. So you're going to have access to things to do all the time at all hours of the day in Saigon. Versus I think you have stuff like that in Hanoi. By the way, please let me know in the comment section if you've lived actually in Hanoi and you've actually lived in Saigon for comparable amounts of time and what you think the differences are, and if you think I'm hitting on some good areas or if you think I'm totally wrong. You know, I'm a YouTuber, we're not messiahs of information, so if you have differences of opinions, please let me know in the comment section. I'm open to hear what your experiences have been, or your opinions particularly. For me, I'm a big city boy. I thoroughly enjoy a big thriving city with lots of action in it. You know, it's no secret that I've lived in Chicago, I've lived in LA. I grew up in a small town city, but I love a big city as I went into my 20s and through the rest of my life. So for me, I could have nothing less than a hustle and bustle. So I need access to action. Will that ever drop off? I don't think so. I think I'm just a city guy, you know, and you have to really figure that out. What are you? Are you okay with chill? And then are you gonna be a middle guy? You know, you don't have to live in North or South. This video isn't necessarily about Hanoi and precisely Ho Chi Minh. You could live in Da Nang and you could possibly live in Nha Trang. People ask me where I would live all the time. You better believe that I would live in Nha Trang. I would have already lived in Nha Trang for some period of time. Nha Trang's absolutely fantastic. You know, I don't have the Russian problem that people happen to have there. I think the Russians tend to stay in kind of an area over there. So, you know, leave them to their area. And yeah, I'm just a huge fan of Nha Trang. So you can move to the center. The thing I'm gonna impose to you is really, if you're looking for hot, ideal, great weather, if you're used to a city like LA, Chicago, New York, I don't know the big cities, Melbourne, Sydney, other cities that are big in the different countries that all you awesome people watch me from, it should be thought of in that way. You know, don't put yourself in a situation where you're not gonna like something. But if you're living out of your bag, your backpack, and you sold all your belongings and you're traveling around, I say give them all a shot. I don't particularly know that I could do Hanoi. I want to go back to Hanoi. We're going to be getting back over to Da Nang pretty quick here to check out Da Nang. I wanted to do the Hai Long, Hai Phong possibly type deal, but I guess they're having an incredible amount of rain right now, so we'll keep an eye on that situation. Da Nang's a very affordable to go to, so I do stream over at kick.com. So if you want to see me stream over at kick.com/fatandbroke, I'd really love it if more of you guys jumped on over there. You know, there's 30,000 people nearly on my YouTube. It'd be great to see just 10 or 15 of you go on over there and sign up for Kick and watch me live stream. I promise there's value of entertainment for all different kinds of viewers of the channel. You know, people that like to drink, sometimes it's there. People that like to just walk around and explore a city when I go somewhere new, or just explore Saigon. That stuff's available on there. Or if you just want to talk to me directly. You know, it's a pretty good way to directly talk with me as well. So if you're looking to talk with me, signing up for Kick, it's a great, absolutely fantastic option. My greatest recommendation is I'm not recommending north or south. Oh, she had pups. One of these had pups, but who? Where's the mom? Oh, right here. They're cute puppies. These are young puppies. Mo Kai Ba Bun Nam 5. She probably had more. That might be, but that's the mom right there for sure. She's getting a big bowl of rice. They're mostly, the dogs are a lot of vegetarian here, believe it or not. They're rice-based diet first. Almost 90% of Saigon actual like street dogs. We're gonna do videos on that stuff in the future, but dogs have emerged into a being taken care of much better in Vietnam. So as I was saying, you really need to go to all these places. I don't think one place is particularly better than another. There's guys on here, I think Nick Swift lived in Hanoi. There's a couple other guys that watch on the live stream that are in Hanoi too, and that watch the channel, so I'm eager to hear from you guys. Again, I'm really trying to stress that there's no exact ideal spot to go. Definitely Saigon's not for everybody. Definitely Hanoi is not for everybody. Definitely Da Nang's not for everybody. My greatest recommendation, and will always be the recommendation, is to go and check these places out. I think you're gonna have much more of a crazy nightlife, access to, pardon my French, but you know, whores, hookers, booze, up to plethora in Saigon comparative, to my knowledge, to Hanoi. Now I'm sure all that stuff's in Hanoi. I know they have like a whole, when we go back there, we'll investigate that and put it on YouTube. People seem to get really curious about that stuff that watch my channel, so I like to document it too. It's kind of fun. It's like doing undercover reporting essentially. So I think the camera's been good. Hopefully it hasn't been jumping around. Might have been a little loose on the camera thing, but it should be okay. So yeah, I'm excited to go back up to Da Nang, check out the north. Again, let me know what you think in the comment section. Do you like Hanoi? Do you like Saigon better? Do you think they're equal? And why do you choose one over the other? I'm very curious to see what my fan base actually thinks of this. So personally, I'll weigh in as the final closing. I couldn't live in Hanoi from what I've seen. I want to go back and do a couple weeks in Hanoi, if possible, coming up soon. So I think that we'll do that. We're going to start traveling interior to Vietnam because it's just much more affordable to me instead of trying to do these trips. And nobody's documenting Vietnam on Kick like that, so it'd be good to do all that too. So that's the way we're going to keep it. But for me, from what I've seen in my experiences in Hanoi, it wouldn't be a place where I would live. I absolutely love to visit it. I like Hanoi food better, so I think the cuisine, I'm kind of finished on that too. Major difference in the cuisines. Didn't get to that part, but major difference in the cuisines. You're gonna have a way saltier product comparative to a way way more sugar-based products in Saigon. So meaning, when they make a pho in Saigon, she's gonna throw a bunch of rock sugar into that pho. When she makes a pho up north in Hanoi, she's probably not gonna put any rock sugar in at all. Like legit none. So they're gonna go with the MSG and the salt in that comparative to the sweet. That's a basic, easy way to compare the two. Also, I think traffic is comparatively can be crap. The other thing is people do sometimes bring this up that maybe Hanoian people tend to be ruder, which I don't know if there's basis to this. I don't have personal experience with it. You know, all Vietnamese, of course, have their own opinions on North and Southerners, so I don't think it's a thing that us foreigners have to worry about for real. So yeah, As ever, I try to keep the sales of products, essentially, which is my Patreon, to the end of the video. So if you do want to see additional Fat and Broke content, if you want to see the price breakdown guide of Japantown, what I really think about Japantown, the price breakdown, not the price breakdown, what I actually think of Boy Vane, those are my two best, most recent videos on the Patreon. So go check that out, fatandbroke.com/ patreon.com/ fatandbroke. As ever, thank you so much for watching. Stay frosty. We'll see you on the next one. Peace out, everybody.